all the people I can. I say, right, come here. What are you good at? Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll develop a business model around you, and I'll have 5% of your business.
All right, guys, Chef Omar Shah here. We're back at Ramo, the old Ramo, Kentish Town, and drum rolls. The new name is, I don't know. I don't know, guys. All right, I'm dabbling in. It has to be. This is difficult, all right? So this is why it's so difficult. All right, picking a name for a restaurant is so important, and there's different variables and factors that you got to take in account when picking a name. The type of food you're doing, the vibe you're gonna go for, trademark issues and domain name issues. So the name I finally chose was Cece's. All right, Cece, simple enough, right? Cece's. Yeah, that's my daughter, her nickname, Sienna. We call her Cece, and I wanted to honor my daughter and where she's from, and her upbringing in London, the food that we both eat together and enjoy. And I wanted to create a restaurant around those aspects of our time together, and that's why it's going to be called Cece's. But it's not that simple, guys, because you Google Cece's and Cece is everywhere. You got a cafe Cece, you got a kitchen Cece, you got a restaurant Cece, Cece in Italy, Cece in Africa, Cece in China, Cece in Asia. It's such a common name, all right? So you got to put a variation on it. And I just can't call it Cece's. Otherwise, I'm gonna have half the world suing me because I'm using their name. All right. So I had Bistro Cece, which I was going for a very long time. But then I had the parameters of what is a bistro? How do I communicate a bistro through my interior, through my food? Because it's gonna be on my name. Yeah, Bistro Cece sounds cool. It's a little bit more complicated than that because it all needs to come together. It's a journey of understanding what your brand is all about. Now, the more I looked into it, the more I kind of reviewed the name, and the more I looked at our menu and what we're doing. There are some bistro, undertones to our brand. But do I want to be pigeonholed in a bistro? And it's a no, okay? Then we had Cafe Cece, and you got some really cool restaurants named after a cafe, but they're nothing to do with a cafe. Some are cafes, some are not a cafe. So when do you call it a cafe? But you have wine bars named after cafes. You have full English, greasy spoon English tea joints, which are quintessential cafes. So bistro, cafe, tick, cross, no, I'm not gonna do that. So now I'm at this predicament, I'm at this point where I'm not calling it a bistro, I'm not calling it a brasserie, I'm not calling it a cafe. What's actually gonna be happening? I wanna call it Cece's, but half the world is called Cece. So I'm calling it
Belly.
A lot of things have happened. We've kind of gutted out the place, but the biggest thing I wanted to do and change to the shop was the shop front. And I kind of reached out to my guy who's been doing my shop front for a lot of my places, and very fast, very efficient, very effective. I like doing business with him. He comes and he goes, and bada bing, bada boom, the job's done. All right, so finally things are moving. To be honest with you, it hasn't been my priority. A lot of things have been going on still, and usually I have a bigger team to kind of bounce ideas off, but we're all very busy, and we're flat out. So yeah, I think doing something like this, just committing to one part of the job, you have no choice, and that's usually what we do. Is we instead of figuring out how to get down off a cliff, I look down and you just jump and you figure out how to land. And this is one of the situations where, okay, we've started the job, now let's figure this out on the way. Otherwise, I'm not looking for perfection before I start, just progression, and it'll materialize somehow. That's usually the case. Let's see. Somehow. All right, so it's pretty symbolic. Changing of the doors. When one door closes or gets removed, in this case, another door opens or gets installed. Come in. Welcome to come through my new doors, my new shop front. Check it out. Big pane of glass right there, so you can see right through. Beautiful. You made it extra thick for me. Bigger than usual, he said. All right, and check out the door. All right, opens inwards. Lovely. No more huge door in the middle. When you open it up, I'm losing 2 tables on this side, 2 extra seats. Having a big gust of wind on the wind side just makes the whole restaurant cold. Hopefully I'm gonna have a little curtain up here, and this opens up nicely this way, and it's a little bit more comfortable for my diners. I'm a happy bunny. First part done. It's like 4 seats on this end, 4 more seats on that end. If I get an average spend of maybe, I'm being conservative, maybe £15 per head. £15 per head times 4, that's 200, 400. If I flip that twice, that's 800. Maybe I sell those seats halfway, maybe 3-4 days of the week, 8, 16, 24, free. It could make me an extra £3,000 to £5,000 just because of that little maneuver of the bar moving to the side of my shop front. So I should get a better ROI on the shop front and the work we've done already. Fingers crossed. So this is the new color of the floor of
Belly.
Had reservations that it was too dark, but now it's kind of laid out a third of it, and I actually can visualize the white tables, the artwork. It's going to be pretty bougie. Nah, I'm scared that it's electric. It's live. Like, even though it's not, I just feel that I'm going to get electrocuted. Okay, so we are at the stages of coming out the ground. We finally got out the ground. A lot of this week was spent fixing the subfloor, the joists. They were rotted through. That wasn't accounted for. That wasn't budgeted, and it kind of gave us. It kind of delayed the whole project, but only maybe by a week. But good thing we did it. The floor's super solid. Yeah, if I did that last week, I'd have fallen right through. And now we have a good foundation to lay this beautiful oak wood, right? Is it oak? Yeah. Very expensive oak wood engineered flooring, commercial standard. Yeah, for the heavy traffic, for the thousands of people we're gonna feed, come in and out, and we're not gonna have any issues with this floor. Okay, did you see your vlog, your segment?
Yeah, you're tagging me. You've got a YouTube vlog?
Yeah, the new YouTube one, yeah. So there's a full section on there. Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ali, what are we doing next? After the floor's done. Okay, so outro is it's a commercial flooring that is anti-slip and weatherproof, and it's great for the bar area. So, but it's pretty ugly, so you want to do it just in the bar area. So once the outro's done, that subfloor is fixed. We're looking to fabricate the bar, and then we're tiling after that, right? Apple Vision Pro, just searching eBay, I'm like this, and Pinterest. And I feel like Tom Cruise from Minority Report, all right? Just picking pretty pictures and, you know, modern, abstract, modern, interpretive art pieces. We're gonna be making a blackboard for our menu, just because I'm not sure what we're gonna put on it, and it's gonna be easy to edit. And it looks kind of bougie. All right, so one of my favorite signs out of the whole group is our Ramo sign above. Can you take a look? You panning there? All right, that beautiful gold gilded, hand-painted, artisanal, skilled, artistic typography, all right, inspired by manga style, Japanese anime, all right? It was painted, it's all good, bro, come through. All right, it was painted by the very talented Raymond Signs. Alex is a local, and it was such an honor to have him come paint our sign. He did the same in Soho as well. It's a real pleasure to watch Alex work. All right, I wish I had that skill set, those kind of creative fingers. What am I talking about? All right. Unfortunately, we're going to be taking that sign down very, very soon, and I don't yet have another Ramo to apply that on. So I might trim it up and put it front and center in my living room or something, I don't know, but I might shout out Alex to kind of re-gild it with some gold flake. I know gold shot through the roof, so be nice to me, please. All right, so it's gonna be a centerpiece in my lovely abode.
One the people to cook it. What's happening? Come on, leave me hanging, son. Don't leave me hanging. What are you gonna leave me hanging? Come on, man, what are you doing? Oh, come here. What are you studying? Best friends from school down.
Oh, that's a good idea.
All the best teachers.
Yes, that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
What is it? I like to add value to everyone I come in, and it's just nice ways of doing things that I believe will help everybody. What you lot are doing is phenomenal. I've been there from when you was a baby, bro. When you was this eye running around the restaurants, like cleaning dishes, bro. Do you understand? Even before cleaning dishes, coming in fucking high chairs and stuff. Do you understand? So I was there when I've seen you lot grow, and I've seen what you did, what your dad's created, and I've seen the way you've learned the systems, and you've gone into the 21st century as a proud contributing factor to your dad's legacy. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's that what I'll focus on that is legacy building stuff, and I've seen your dad's legacy, and I don't know what his father done or his father done, but it seems like they've all moved up the ladder to get to the west and build what they need to build here to create finance revenue stream for back home. 100%. That's what I see. I see it. What I'm looking forward to is an invite. Back home to stay with the family. Do you understand what I'm saying? Otherwise it don't make sense to me. You know what I mean? It's only when I'm back home with you lot sitting down around and going, wow, this is what they've worked for all their life. And now, with it, you've just rubber stamped the restaurant industry, where I can say to someone that I can get you plugged in with people that can give you a thing, and then you can like mentor people, you know, like set up the Department Mentoring Foundation, do you know what I mean? And just put Marvin in a little percentage of all the things you're talking about, and we're laughing, and we all grow together.
All right, guys, so yes, we will be opening very soon. I'm super excited for you to try it out. The restaurant, God willing, is gonna look beautiful, and we'll open up in time. In the meanwhile, check our Instagram, follow us on Instagram. We're gonna be updating mostly on there to do with this restaurant. Come with us on this journey to open up. And yeah, I might need to pick your brain. So any ideas, any comments, any feedback, let me know. And more the merrier. Hopefully, I'll see you soon. And it'll look a lot more different than what we're looking at right now.